what do you need to let go of right now to take the next step to success, to take the next step and build your personal legacy? It's Teresa Gray here. It has been a whole entire day since I've seen you last. If you don't know who I am a certified leadership expert, Lean Six Sigma black belt, and a multiple business owner. I have been sharing with you powerful principles to build a legacy. So the first principle we learned was identity. Who do we believe we really are? Deep down in our fabric, who do we believe we are? Principle number 2 was facing fear. Everything we do has an element of fear. We get to choose the fear we face. And principle number 3, take risks. Not every risk results in a loss, and we can use the 2-minute risk method to make healthy risk assessments and the right choices to go forward. And along with risk comes letting go. Sometimes we are required to let go, to move on, move up, and answer the calling on our life. Starting off this powerful principle, we have all let go of something or someone in our lives. From the time we were born, we've either had to let go of toys we've outgrown, people we've outgrown, places we've outgrown, or we just get really curious and we want to move on to the next subject. Whether we've outgrown it or not, we just want to move on. What have you let go of recently? Maybe you've let go of comfort. Maybe you've let go of stagnation. Maybe you've let go of a person, a place, a thing. We've all let go of something recently for various reasons. Letting go of the people, the places, or things that we've known or always known can be both fearful and risky. But we can let go, and there is an art to letting go. And when we let go of people, places, and things, it doesn't have to have a damaging effect. We can simply say, we're ready for the next chapter. So some of y'all know my backstory. I grew up in a very negative environment, abusive environment. The first 20 years of my life, I was told that I was going to be nobody. I wasn't going to amount to anything. And my physical, external defects that people could see were going to hold me back and limit me in life. That's like the 30,000 foot view. And so I had to let go of that. I had to let go of that mindset. I had to let go of that negativity. I had to let go of that environment. And in fact, when I was 23 years old, I received a really unique opportunity to get on an airplane, 3 airplanes to be exact, fly 1,700 miles away, and take a new job in a whole new place, culture, country, with people, places, and things that I had no idea about. And I literally left everything I knew behind. Have you ever done something like that before? Like literally abandon it all and walk away. It's hard. It's hard. And in the process of that, I did hurt some relationships because I didn't continue to reach out after I'd moved, call people, email people, write people. I just got busy. Life kind of got in the way. And there were some folks that I just never connected with again. And basically what I'm saying is not everybody is born into an environment of prosperity, opportunities, positive thought leaders, good leadership examples, great parenting, affluent cultures, etc., etc., etc. Many of us have grown up in a situation where we were either limited by the people, the places, or the things. So maybe you had a lot of love in your house, but you had poverty. Or maybe you had no love and a lot of money. So sometimes our growth and our development and the path that is destined for us in life, sometimes we have to let go of good things too. So I don't want to just paint this in a negative light. Sometimes we have really awesome people, really awesome cultures, really awesome environments that we just have to leave behind in order to go on to the next phase of our life. And those decisions are hard. So the people, places, and things that we let go of, we really never truly understand the influence, the full impact that they have on us until after the fact. Rarely, if ever, do we see how someone or something or some experience has shaped our life so much it's become part of who we are. Some things happen and we just kind of forget of them. They're not that impactful. But there's other things that stick with us forever. A certain teacher, a certain job, a certain leader, a certain class we took in school, maybe an experience in our household. In my case, it was abuse. And abuse had a long-term damaging effect on me. The first 20 years I was in it, The next 3 years, I had an opportunity to get out of it completely, like the whole environment, the whole town, the whole everything. And then it took me until I was almost 30 years old to really level out and be like, you know what? I don't have to be that person. I don't have to believe the lies I was told, the things that the environment told me about who I was not going to become. I don't have to believe any of that. All I have to do is let go in order to make room for new things. And that's what I'm asking you guys to do today. Let go of the people, places, and things that aren't serving you in this season, the people, places, and things that are holding you back in this season, or the people, places, and things that honestly cannot help you grow. They're wonderful, they're beautiful, we love them, but we've outgrown them. So I'm going to try to give you an illustration of what letting go might look like. When I was 23, the job that I took just happened to be in the construction industry. So I got to experience and be around a lot of large construction sites. So the big booming equipment, excavations, building whole entire units and buildings and things like that, like creating something out of nothing. Literally, it was ground, and then in the next couple years, it became a major industrial thing. And so in those experiences, I got to see a lot of excavations. And if you guys aren't familiar with those, they're basically big, large holes in the ground. Some of them are long holes. Some of them are more like a manhole for a person to fit in, digging into the ground. They can be as shallow as 3 feet deep. They can be as deep as 7.5 miles long. That's the longest excavation known to man at this point in time. Excavations are one of the most dangerous things on a construction site to the people working in the excavation. At any moment in time, things can go sideways. The weather could change. It could start hailing, raining, snowing, anything like that. You've got wildlife around. It could be birds, alligators, whatever. I mean, I've been in a lot of places in the world. We did find a 6-foot alligator one time. Just saying, true story. But anything can happen. On top of that, it's a busy construction site. So you have people moving around, equipment moving around, like boom, boom, boom. All that vibration causes the soils to shift. At any moment in time, the walls could cave in on that excavation. So it's really important that the walls on the excavation are shored up and properly monitored to make sure nothing in the environment's changing. Well, imagine you're working a really deep excavation. So it's like big enough for a person or two to fit in. It's ladder accessible, which most of these are. And we're just going to say, for example's sake, it's the 7.5 mile long manhole. Now, imagine trying to climb out of that after you've done your job and everything that you can do, and you try to take everything and everybody with you. Imagine it's a manhole of life, and we're literally strapping on our brothers and sisters and uncles and cousins and aunts and our best friends and our school friends and our high school friends and our grade school friends and our church folk, and we're strapping all those people to us, and we're strapping all our physical objects to us, and now we're going to try to climb the 7.5 mile long ladder. Is that really going to work? Nope. And I'm bringing you that illustration to say a lot of times in life, we are literally working in the excavations. We're down in the trenches, doing the necessary, and we're trying to drag all this stuff, these people, places, and things with us, and they were never meant to go. And that's why it's so critical that we develop the art of letting go. And again, when we let go, it can be a peaceful separation. We can just say, I really love you, friend, but I've got to go do this thing over here. I'm really being called to do this piece of work or start this project or collaborate with this person. I'll catch up with you soon. Like, it doesn't always have to be a forever goodbye, but we have to let go, and we have to let go in this season. And there's an art to that. When it's time, just let go of the people, places, and things that you've served your purpose, they've served their purpose, and now it's time to part ways. The first 3 principles that we learned, identity, facing the fear, and risk, all of those are for naught if we can't master the art of letting go, if we can't develop a spirit of letting go, because we would have done all that foundational work for nothing. Because even though we're ready to move on, we're not really ready to move on. So in wrapping up principle number 4, the art of letting go, who, what do you need to let go of right now to take the next step to success, to take the next step and build your personal legacy? Who, what do you need to let go of? And do you know you need to let go of them? Have you known for a while you need to let go of them? I mean, let's be real. Sometimes we know for a minute and we're like, I'm going to get there eventually. It was so good to see you guys again. I know it's only been a day, but I always have fun. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I am Teresa Gray, certified leadership expert, Lean Six Sigma black belt, and multiple business owner, helping you unlock the principles to building a legacy.